Hey YouTube, how are you? I'm back, and I'm trying to mix it up and give you some different content to keep things interesting. And in the spirit of that, I thought everybody's got videos on trick series and tricks you can do with, quads, and it always involves full acro. And what about the guys who have got, for example, a E010 or a E013? And in this case, a small pepper E013 that I've removed the camera and put in racer star motors and kind of modded it up. It's a bit of a hot rod and it weighs barely over 20 grams. So even with that E-Flight 150 mAh battery, which is very light, but 45C, it goes for a minute and a half like stink. Wow, what a race car. So this weekend I've been thinking I should try and see if I can do some tricks other than, pressing the flip button and it flips in the direction that you give it with the direction stick, but that's too easy. So I have discovered that without using the flip button, if you put it in the third rate, which is very high rate, you get in 1 you get a pitch about like this, 2 about like this, and 3 it's crazy. So I've found that if I hover, give myself lots of room, hover near the floor, and hammer the throttle, punch out with forward pitch all the way, kill the throttle, whatever direction I'm going, my quad will tumble and flip in that direction through the 3D axis plane. And if I gently give it throttle again, it will, of course, kick in and stabilize. And I've been working and playing with this and having a hell of a lot of fun with this, and I've discovered that it doesn't really matter what direction I, as long as I am in my maximum pitch mode and I throttle up and pitch hard to the right, for example, and then get about 8 feet of altitude and then kill the motors, it will continue flipping and rolling over until I pick up the throttle again and stabilize it. All of this without using the flip button, which is the whole point here. It's sort of a manual mode. It's a free fall sort of move, and you must be precise because you must hit what you're aiming at. For example, here I would aim right up there for those hoops and visualize that I was going to blast straight up like that, and when I got to about the beam I would let go of the throttle, and as I have explained, it would pitch forward whatever direction it is pitched in when it pitched to when it is accelerated. You get what I'm saying, I think. So basically, to lay it out simply, hover nice and low, blast forward for about 8 feet, kill the throttle, and it will tumble forward and spin multiple, I'm trying to spin it like a fancy juggler, spin multiple times through the 3D axis, catch it with the throttle, and you should be able to stabilize it. And I think anybody could do this trick. It's just a little bit of coordination. It's really not that difficult. So I'm going to try and set up a camera to capture my attempts to do it and show you how I do it. Hang on.
They call him Flipper, Flipper, faster than lightning. No one you see is smarter than he. And we know Flipper